Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave, and this is my final match preview of the year, which is our team Wolverhampton Wanderers travelling to Vicarage Road to take on Watford. All coming up next: team news, stats, facts, my prediction, and I've also got that little question for you. So before I get on to the game, first of all, I just want to take this opportunity to everyone for all the love and support that you've given me for my channel. Whether you're watching a video for the first time or you've been watching for a very, very long time, I really hope that you subscribe, or if you are subscribed, hit that bell button, because you'll always be the first to be notified of any of my uploads. And I want to take this opportunity to wish you, your loved ones and your family and friends a wonderful and happy new year, and not only a great 2020 but a great 2020s. Let's hope it's a fantastic decade for yourself and for our team Wolverhampton Wanderers. So on to the head-to-head. Wolves could actually win 3 consecutive league games against Watford for the first time, and Wolves have won 3 of their last 4 league games away to Watford, one more than they had in the first 15 games. Watford, the 7 points earned by Watford so far in the last 3 matches since Nigel Pearson has taken over is more than they managed in the previous 10 games, and they can go unbeaten for 4 successive games in the Premier League fixtures for the first time in a year. And they've also kept 3 consecutive clean sheets at home in the league for the first time since April 2017. Watford are winless in 7 top flight games on New Year's Day, and as a Wolves fan I'll be very much hoping that that continues. And the Hornets, interestingly enough, have also not won the first game in each of the last 3 decades. That's the 1990s, the 2000s and the 2010. They last won their first league game of a decade in the 1960s when they beat Exeter 5-2. So again, hopefully that's a good omen for Wolves. Wolves have actually conceded the first goal in 13 league games this season, which is unrivaled by any other club. But they have also managed to win the most points from losing positions, and have only gone on to lose 4 of those games. Wolves have actually played 34 matches in all competitions this season, which is more than any top flight side. And the question that I'm going to ask you, which is the question I've answered for today: what was the score, the year and the opposition when Wolves won their last top flight fixture, first fixture of the year? In terms of the team and how Nuno's going to look at this one, there may be changes again, you'd expect. Obviously Patricio is going to be in goal. Cody's a 100% definite starter. And then you look at the back 3. I thought Kilman did amazingly well, and Bennett did well when they come in. My dad, as you know, loves Bennett, but they did play the full 90 minutes. Dendoncker also played the full 90 minutes, so I think you'd expect that Saiss is going to come into the side. Will he go with Dendoncker or Bennett is an interesting one. You'd think again Dendoncker will probably just get the nod over that. In the middle again, you think it's probably going to be Moutinho and Neves. Moutinho seems to be one of these players that's super fit for his age. Johnny Otto played a lot of the game, but so did Vinagre, so you think Johnny Otto will come in. Doherty's probably a certain starter. Raul Jimenez will probably almost certainly come back in to start up front, and then you've got Adama Traore again. You think will start because he only had about 20 minutes against Liverpool, and then you've got probably Jota or Neto. It may mix and match it again, I'm not sure, but I think he'll probably go with the strongest formation. That's my gut instinct, but Nuno knows best, and whatever he decides, we trust on him. We think Catroni, who was ill at the last game and may or may not be moving, more on that in the future, but will probably get back in onto the bench. So in terms of like the score prediction, what do we think? I've got a positive feeling. You know, I said we'd probably, maybe we'd beat City and Liverpool, then lose to Watford. Well, we lost to Liverpool, we shouldn't have done, so we've got to beat Watford. Watford are basically re-energised, their confidence is up, they've got Troy Deeney back in, they're playing with really well. It's going to be a tough place to go. They want the points, they've got this new belief and confidence that's seeping through the team. But I do think Wolves, there's this sort of Wolves-Watford rivalry that's kind of started a little bit last year obviously from the semi-final and the race for 7th. But I do think that Wolves are going to probably have too much on this occasion, and I think I'm going to go with a 2-0 Wolves win. Jimenez to score, and I'm also going to go with another goal from Adama Traore. Why not? He seems to have found out how to shoot towards the goal and on goal, so why can't he score again? Let's see. Definitely, hopefully get an assist as well. So that's what I'm thinking. What do you think the team's going to be? What do you also think the score's going to be in the first goal scorer? You know, we're at the end of this decade. What a decade it's been for Wolves, from where we've come and now where we are. We're probably the best Wolves team of my lifetime, and I've just got this feeling that the roaring 20s is where Wolves are really truly going to become roaring back to the top, and that we're winning trophies in this decade. And as daft as this might sound, I'm going to make a prediction here and now. Wolves are going to, in this decade coming up, are going to win the Premier League. That's my prediction. Wolves are going to win the Premier League and the FA Cup and the Champions League. You heard it here first, Dazzling Dave channel. So yeah, Happy New Year. Leave your thoughts and comments below. I wonder what odds I can get on that. If anyone can get any odds on those, leave it in the comments below. Yeah, so from myself, Dazzling Dave, till the next one, Happy New Year to you and yours. Always Wolves.